Yes, I am Santa Claus this year. Let me see. Oh, here's a
And welcome back to the 36th Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. This is a view from Storm Rider 6 going down the parade route on West Broad Street. A view that we can't see, but look at all the people.
Look how fast Nikki D's hands waving out that window. It's going to fly off. Yeah, Nikki D's been providing you live shots all the way down. Again, we start at the Science Museum of Virginia and head all the way down Broad Street, across Belvedere and through the Monroe Ward and all the way down to the National, where it takes a left there on 7th Street down to the Richmond Coliseum.
2.5 miles of great fun.
Wow, some great people here that's been involved. You've seen a lot of balloons and floats and marching bands far.
And I've been amazed by how many people are in sleeveless outfits today.
Yeah, including one of the Christmas mothers as well. Hey,
April
there's Nikki D.
Namtu, yeah.
I don't know who's having more fun, Nikki D, Greg McQuaid, or all the people that are along Broad Street. She's walking right along.
I think it's a tie. Everybody's having a great time today. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect day for a parade to get you into the spirit of the holiday. Just enough chill in the air, although the air is picking up. It's getting windy again.
And you could see this aerial shot from CBS 6 Sky Drone there, and you can see where we start here. That CBS 6 tent, I don't know if you could see it right by the big Kugelball, as they call it. We're near there. That's where Reba and Kristen are, and we're in the covered stand there. Hi, everybody. And they're going to go around the corner there, jump onto Broad Street, and start heading down. And you can see these people that are lining up. We talked to some people this morning that came all the way from Boston, and this is their 10th year from coming. They have family in the area, but they come here early. Even though it's early December, they like to come every year to see the parade. That's how popular this thing is.
The Dominion Energy Christmas Parade actually is one of the biggest seasonal events on the East Coast. So on a good day, and this is a good day for a parade, it's estimated that about 100,000 people will line the parade route along Broad Street, which is absolutely amazing. And the good thing is, if you're in the parade or if you're here, you'll be able to relive this joy again on Christmas morning. We're going to re-air the parade then.
A lot of the participants come from cities all across Virginia. And this is the VMI group, the VMI Marching Band, sponsored by Newmarket. Newmarket Corporation, headquartered in the heart of the city and employs approximately about 2,000 people worldwide. But the band, they're from Lexington, Virginia. As I said, we have participants that come from cities all across the state. VMI in Lexington, Virginia. The director of the regimental band, Colonel John Brody.
And the director of the pipe band is Major Burt Mitchell, the band representing VMI throughout the nation and abroad. They play martial and patriotic music. Sounding good, featuring bagpipes, the VMI Marching Band.
And behind them, the U.S. Coast Guard. They're involved in our parade this year, bringing 2 boats along with them, part of the Department of Homeland Security. The oldest seagoing service actually started by Alexander Hamilton.
That's right. They were one of the country's 7 uniformed services. They were founded actually in 1790, like you said, by Alexander Hamilton, established in 1915 as a military service. On an average day, they conduct about 45 search and rescue cases. They save 10 lives and investigate 35 pollution incidents every day.
Yeah, the hardworking men and women of the U.S. Coast Guard. Thank you for your service. They could just throw that guy overboard. You could float back.
What a fun character.
Yeah, pulling 2 boats, an old-timey one and a more modern boat. That's pretty cool.
With that big guy in it.
Wow, that's a bird's eye view again. The Science Museum of Virginia there on the left. We're right above the Kugelball there in the covered pavilion.
I keep turning around to see the Sky 6 up in the air. It's up so high, and it's such a neat shot to see that.
And it gives you an idea of just how far the parade goes. So it makes that little curve there past the Science Museum and then all the way up Broad Street heading east, almost to 95.
Right.
Wow.
2.5 miles. Good for them. This, again, we talk about how wonderful a day this is. I do want to say thank you to our entire crew who's working so hard. They've been out here yesterday and early morning, and they're working hard out here in the cold to bring you all of this fun and enjoyment. We're proud of them, and here's a little Panther pride for you as well from Falling Creek Middle School.
Yep, they're under the leadership of Mr. Will Griffin. They're going to perform at the Jefferson Hotel. This is the Falling Creek Middle School Chorus. They're also going to perform at Christmas Town at Busch Gardens. That's fantastic. We'll perform with the National Cherry Blossom Choir in Washington, D.C., and they'll perform for your event. So give them a call, the Falling Creek Middle School Chorus.
And you mentioned Busch Gardens. I forgot. I'm supposed to give a shout out to Busch Gardens because they help provide some of the decoration for the CBS 6 Gives float.
Oh, no kidding. I did not know
if
that.
you saw the sleigh on there, they provided us with the sleigh this year. So thank you, Busch Gardens, for that.
They're smart. They bundled up in the hoodies today.
I'd
Is
have a
a
lot of layers on under that hoodie.
Yeah. You were talking about our CBS 6 crew up all night and being here helping to set up. It got very, very windy overnight. In fact, one of our catering tents actually blew away and was damaged. So we were a little concerned about just how windy it might be with all the balloons and stuff today, but the wind died down. It's still a little bit biting.
It's picking up again a little bit.
Biting, so the balloon handlers will have a time, but we thank them for their work today.
Our next unit is from the Faith and Love Fellowship Church. Faith and Love Fellowship Church just celebrated 11 years of Christian service in the Southside Richmond area. Their pastors are Altony and Gloria Foote. FLFC Ministries also launched Richmond's only independent gospel radio station called Choice 105.3 FM, playing the widest variety of gospel music on the FM dial.
How nice. Faith and Love Fellowship Church.
A little private choir chorus right in front of us.
You know, it's always fun to watch this parade live on CBS 6, and we're so glad that the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade allows us to do it. But if you ever get a chance to come down and see it live in person, just the Christmas spirit here and the fellowship that's going on down here, it's palpable. It's awesome. People sharing their thermoses of hot chocolate, Christmas treats inside the Science Museum of Virginia. It's just really nice.
And everybody's in a good mood, too, so it's a great place to be. And again, if you're sitting at home watching, you still have time to get down here and go downtown. Go as far as you can to the end of the route because they're starting here at the Science Museum, but they will actually take about 2 hours to get down to the end of the parade.
All right, coming up behind them is the Macys Float. Their theme this year, Macys believes in the wonder of giving. Elf on the shelf.
Macys knows a thing or two about a parade, don't they? They do
Yes.
the big Thanksgiving Day parade in New York City.
Of course, Elf on the shelf with the little fireplace, stockings, tree, and cozy chair on the float there. That's beautiful.
Macys says community is at the heart of their team. Honored to make life shine brighter again this year as a sponsor of the Richmond Christmas Parade. Today's float represents Macys' 12th annual letter writing belief campaign to benefit Make-A-Wish. Beginning through November through December 24th, you can drop off a letter at their local store, a letter to Santa, drop it into the big red letter box or send it in online. And then for each letter collected in-store and online, Macys will donate $1 up to $1 million to Make-A-Wish.
And it's incredible. Since 2008, with that program and your help, they've donated more than $15 million to the Believe campaign.
That's amazing. And they do believe in community service. Macys says their colleagues volunteered over 70,000 hours of their time for community service.
Thank you so much for Macys and all you do here. It's a beautiful float. Again, want to
Says
thank
Macys believes in the wonder of giving.
Yeah, thanks again to the Hendrick Chevy Buick GMC for pulling all those floats as well. This is always one of my favorites, the Crossroads Irish Dance Troupe. and you're going to see these.
Yeah, I like the bouncy curly hair.
It's so cool. It's so cool. They've been participating in the Richmond Christmas Parade since 2006. Today, under the director of board certified and champion dancer Amy Habel, as well as members of the World Irish Dance Association. In case you're wondering, if you have kids want to get involved, Crossroads offers Irish dance instruction for toddlers, for children, and adults, as well as entertainment and performance with the Crossroads Troupe all across Central Virginia.
And they've got quite the resume. They've danced or worked with former Riverdance Lord of the Dance and Busch Gardens dancers. They've competed on local, regional, and world stages, taking on multiple awards, trophies, and placements. So congratulations, ladies and gents.
Yeah, as you can see, boys and girls involved in the club. First and only Richmond to have the licensed Irish dance preschool program. That's how young they start. All right, we want to get another view of the Christmas parade here. Our good friends Reba and Kristen, how you doing?
Hey guys, we have such a great view. I keep saying that, but this dance troupe, they've been great.
They are so good. You can hear the music as they're passing by. Oh, look at the little tutus. It's so fun when they add that something extra, that Christmas feeling, you know?
like
That's
red and
definitely what
green
it is.
festive.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, they
Good
look
to
great
see
out
you.
there. Hey, and what's coming up behind the dance troupe is we have the BMX Float, Richmond BMX Float. The track was constructed in 1998 and has undergone numerous layout changes over the years.
The track and surrounding grounds are managed by an all-volunteer organization.
Yeah, the track hosts more than 30 racing events and more than 70 practice and instruction events per year. Look at these guys come up.
Safety first. Look at those helmets. Those are serious helmets. They have the face guard and everything. Hey, guys,
They
thumbs
look
up.
serious. And look at all the ages. You know, it just ranges from the little kids to the big kids. We love that.
That's right. More than 100 riders from under 5 to over 70 years old. They call Richmond BMX their home track, including numerous Virginia state and U.S. regional champions and several national top 20 ranked riders. No
wow. So that means they're pretty good then, right?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Look
they
at
look
this.
great.
Wow. Oh, they're doing the tricks on the bike. They have 2.5 mile stretch of Broad Street. They're going to be doing plenty of tricks out
They
there.
look good. And I love to see we got the guys, we got the ladies, all that represented here. That is the Richmond BMX Float.
I love the candy canes right there. That looks good. Hey, guys.
And coming up not far behind. I can hear him, Kristen. You hear him?
I hear them.
I think we have, is this the Chimborazo Elementary Float coming up?
I think
there
so.
we
Those
go.
look like some young ones.
Yeah, the Chimborazo Elementary School is the first elementary school in Central Virginia to become an International Baccalaureate primary years program.
The school, established in 1905 and moved to its current location in 1968, it's named after Mount Chimborazo. The students are pen pals with an elementary school located near the summit in Ecuador.
Look at these cuties.
Hi, guys. They have their wave down, don't they?
They're
Hey.
all in the holiday spirit. Look at them, their presents, they're a gift. And I know they're a gift to their parents. They're so cute. All that energy. And Chimborazo Elementary currently has a house system, and similar to the houses in Harry Potter. Each student at the school is assigned to a house that represents their core values.
We have a lot of personality coming up here in the Hopewell High School
yeah.
Marching Band. They have won 2 national titles in the marching band, and this year they've won first place in every caption in the Highland Springs High School Mideastern Classic and the Greensville County High School Marching Classic.
Yeah, and the band program has won several grand championships in both marching and concert festivals. Let's take a listen. And Kristen, the band says they live by the motto, pursuing perfection while capturing excellence and excellence as a lifestyle. They sound excellent right
They
now.
are the pride of the Wonder City, Hopewell, Virginia.
Yeah. Sounding great. Hopewell High School Marching Band.
The Blue Devils taking it away. What is this, Reeves? The Design Ready Controls. That's a gift box balloon. What do you think's in that? The gift box weighs nearly 120 pounds, took 2 months to make, and it requires 6 handlers.
Wow,
Oh,
look at that.
6.
Yet Design Ready Controls is a control panel manufacturing company. They have locations in Richmond, Minnesota, Oregon, and Oklahoma. And the gift box balloon is sponsored by Radio Communications of Virginia, authorized by Motorola Sales and Services since 1954. And they're making their way down the parade route. We're getting close. You know, the big man's coming soon, Kristen.
He is. That's why we're seeing the gift boxes. You got to
Uh-huh.
set him up with some presents first.
Yes, and they are located in Glen Allen on Mountain Road.
I'm so surprised it only takes 6 of them. 1, 2,
Yeah.
6 handlers, and they're doing such a great job. They're so happy.
And the Richmond JCs, the gift box balloon sponsored by the Richmond JCs. The Richmond chapter is the oldest chapter in the Capital Region and the second oldest chapter in the state. And it's been serving the Richmond metro area since May of 1936.
Like all JC chapters, Richmond is focused on providing leadership training with a focus on community development.
Yeah, and they say they're always looking for new and exciting projects and training ideas. Look at all the people lining the parade route right there. It's just so much fun. The energy is great. And you know, Rob was talking about it earlier, you know, it's great to see it from your home, but if you have the chance just to come out here and just be in the chill, just putting you in the mood, and the bird's eye view, and you see the parade going down Broad Street right now.
And it's a long route, 2.5 miles down Broad Street, turning left onto 7th Street. So if you're just now getting out, you can catch those.
Yeah, and you can catch this one right here. This is the Prestige Dance Studio located off of Hull Street Road in Midlothian. They have classes for dancers ages 2 through 19 years old. They offer classes for both the competitive and recreational dancers. They have classes in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, point, hip-hop, and tumble dance. They're just great. They do it all over there.
Now, this is quite the outfit, too. I love the candy cane stockings.
Yes. I was watching them earlier before the parade started inside the museum, and they look so great.
The pom-poms are so much fun. I always want to wave to them, but I know
love the
that they're in the zone.
Yes, they love the
Hi,
candy
guys.
cane stockings. Look at that.
Good
Little
job,
cuties.
ladies.
Oh, you know, it's been fun being right here, right in front of the Science Museum. We're going to send it back to Rob and Cheryl.
All right, thanks, Kristen and Reba, giving us a great vantage point from down there on the
ground.
On the ground, yeah. Just it's been just such a great day. I mean, weather-wise, we've done this parade when it's been in the 70s. We've done it when it's been freezing rain. Just as you can see from our drone 6 here, just a beautiful sunny day here at the Science Museum of Virginia. The Christmas spirit is definitely in the air.
And here for us, there's nothing like watching the parade live and seeing the units just walk right by you so close that you feel like you could reach out and touch them and be able to see the detail in the costuming, to see the horses, to see the BMX bicyclers, to see the motorcyclists, to see everything just so up close and personal, and to know that everybody's here for the same reason, to add to the spirit of Christmas.
And to hear feel the passion in the band, you know, the band members that are here.
And to feel the drums. I mean, you can feel them
bouncing out of our
Yeah.
seats. Well, you know, it is all about Santa Claus. And I think, yep, there he is. The Atlantic Union Bank Float featuring the Children's Museum Legendary Santa. And their theme this year, Legendary Santa and the Snow Queen. Legendary Santa debuted in Richmond over 80 years ago, and he's been delighting generations of families ever since. Again, this year, families can visit with Legendary Santa in Santaland over at the Children's Museum.
That's right, presented by Genworth and Wegmans. Legendary Santa appears at the Children's Museum at 2626 West Broad Street through Christmas Eve. Atlantic Union Bank says they're pleased to sponsor the Santa Claus Float for an 8th year in a row. Atlantic Union Bank serving the local communities for over a century now.
I want to remind families, too, that if they have children with sensory issues, they have Sensitive Santa, too. You have to make an appointment, but Legendary Santa and Sensitive Santa over at the Children's Museum. And there's the Snow Queen, too.
That's a beautiful float. I love the reindeer. Can you name all the reindeer? I don't see Rudolph.
Rudolph? I never can get that right.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
You're going to get something extra special in your
Rudolph.
Christmas stocking this year. Santa Claus very impressed with your knowledge. That's pretty cool.
Yes, Santa, I've been nice this year. Maybe a little naughty, but for the most part.
All
And
right.
there's our Greg McQuaid trying to get his name pushed to the top of the list.
I think he's an honorary elf. Greg.
Awesome. I'll tell you, there have been floats and balloons and princesses, but you are the pinnacle. You're the man.
Well, I appreciate that so much. You know, I love coming down here to Richmond every year. I've been coming here since 1936.
Wow.
And it's so cool to come down to the Children's Museum. And I hope everyone who has the opportunity come down and see me at the Children's Museum, because you know it doesn't cost anything and you get to see Santa. And I'm down here every day, all the way through Christmas Eve.
Do you know how nervous I am right now? Oh my goodness, Santa, tell me. Let us all know how we have been over the last 12 months.
Well, most folks have made the good list, and those that haven't are working on making the good list. And that's the important thing. Remember what old Santa says.
What's that?
Be as good as you can. And remember that old Santa loves you.
Great advice. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much
Santa.
for
And Miss
coming.
Snow
Great to see
Queen,
you
Merry
all.
Christmas to you.
Thank you, you too.
Awesome, man. Oh, man. It's the best. Best time of year. Oh, yeah.
I thought
Ho,
Will
ho,
Ferrell.
ho.
I thought Will Ferrell was excited. And Elf, Santa, I know him. This has really gone over the board. I like that. Good job. There's
He's
Greg.
right
not
there.
leaving. I'm not
Santa
leaving.
is right there.
No.
I think he's going to go to the North Pole with him.
Yes. I'll stuff as many bags as he wants.
That's right. Well, Elf is here, so Greg can go back with Santa. That's a good thing. And of course, all of the crowd along the float waiting, along the parade route, waiting to see the Santa float, because that wraps everything up. But it's been such a wonderful parade, about 100 units today, and just a beautiful day and a good day to just be among everybody. We hope you enjoyed the parade. You can relive all the magic again on Christmas morning. The parade will air, I believe, starting at 9 a.m. We'll re-air this 36th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Yes, from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. right here on CBS 6.
We hope you've enjoyed this morning's parade, kicking off the holiday season here in the Richmond area. We're going to leave you with some sights and sounds. Have a happy holiday, everybody, from our
Merry
CBS 6
Christmas.
family to yours.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for watching the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade.